Hello everybody, and welcome back to the adventures of Zote through various World of Warcraft expansions and leading up into the end game. We're going to do stuff. This is our third installment, and it's, I think, our third installment 3 days in a row because I'm just kind of really enjoying doing this series. As you can see, we're hanging out here by the fire. But yeah, no, it's been hitting off. I've seen a lot of you guys new in the comments, new subscribers and new viewers. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're enjoying it. I've got other series as well, and take a look at them. Maybe you'll like one of those also. But to those of you that are here for the WoW, there will be more WoW. So we need to start off today with a little bit of things to cover. Okay, so in the comments we had somebody say they were falling asleep to my videos. That's awesome. I love that. I use YouTubers similar to myself all the time as a sleep aid, and I think it's great. So I'll try not to scream too much. I can't help myself, and well, you might have ads or whatever anyways, so like you're gonna hear the ads. They'll be louder than me. Another one talked about our UI and some of the positioning of elements on here, and I just wanted to go over some of the editing tools you have so you can change your UI. You'll find them by, you can hit escape on your keyboard, it'll bring up this menu, or it's just this one down here in the bottom right, and then you can go into edit mode. Now in edit mode, you're going to see that everything in here has the ability to be, you can click on it, you can move it. Oh no, I'm never going to find that position to where that was again, but that's fine. And for some of these, you'll see that you have, what am I thinking of? Settings, options for them. Right now, while you're questing, I would say generally most of it, it doesn't matter where you put it. Feel free to customize this as you please. But I will say that there are two presets. You have the modern preset, which is what I've been on, as well as the classic preset. We will just switch. And they're very, as you can see, very similar. There's only really one notable change in that there are the health bars for both you and your opponent or whoever you're targeting up in the top left. I've never been a fan of the top left health bars and stuff. If you're a classic player, maybe you do. See, I like mine down here, and if you'd really like to see it, I can show you right now. This is what my UI looks like when I'm playing, because I don't run the base UI, so we'll flip over and show you. This is how I have my UI set up, and you might think like, oh, this is the same. True. But it's made room for a few things. You can see I've got my nameplates here, generally in the direction, in the location they would normally be. I've moved them up to be a little closer and notable. I play a tank, so it's kind of good to keep an eye on my health bar. I've put all the panels and bags up on the top left rather than the bottom right, because I just feel like there was a bunch of unused space up there. I've moved my quest tracker from the left over to the right. And then now, we haven't talked about weak auras and add-ons yet, but over here I would have details, if you guys know what that is. Above it is where I put my Mythic Plus dungeon timer. We'll get into that later. I moved my experience bar up there because I made all my bars really small because I don't actually look at these or use these while I'm playing. Instead, I have a weak aura pack that I locate centrally right around here, as well as all my other indicators, timers, and stuff will be in this general vicinity. And if we go back to edit mode, you can see that my party frames are right here, and I have stuff branching off of them as well that I see. So there's the UI I usually play on. We'll go back to the modern preset though, just so it's a little more applicable to maybe newer players who haven't quite set up their UI and stuff to their liking. Even though generally I think my other one's it's followable, it's similar, but I'll just play on this. It's fine, doesn't bother me. Hope it doesn't bother you. But we need to get back out here into questing. We are level 20 now, leveling up pretty quickly. Ooh, that ambience is kicking in. I did turn up the music a little bit in the options because I feel like music in WoW is very soothing, and these are pretty long-form videos, so well, this music isn't quite so soothing, but some of it is, like the in music we were just did. So yeah, I just ticked it up one time. But let me know if the audio in the back, it felt like it was a little quiet before, so it'll be a little louder now. Hopefully it's not too loud. I don't think it will be, though. I can look over at my OBS. I did a little sound test. It's still well below my voice. It's not going to be overpowering. Other things. Oh, yes. You can see down here my experience bar is blue. That means up till the end of that little notch mark, I'll be getting double experience from monster kills. That's a great thing to have. And what was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, yes. I think, as we've hit level 20, this zone is cool. I do like this zone. But we're going to mix it up. So we're going to head on over to the Howling Fjord. And we're going to do some questing over there. Because we are starting to go through these levels pretty quick. I mean, we did, like, what, 8 levels in just this tiny little bit? And we want to see a variety of places in our journey, so we're going to go over to the Howling Fjord. And it's going to be a fun little ride over there anyway. I'm going to hold on to these quests, though. Because I might want to come back here. Oh, we have a couple quests to drop off in Dragonblight as well on the way through, so we can turn those in as we're heading over to the Howling Fjord. Yeah. Also, should be noted, I did not have to fly here myself. You can take flight paths, and maybe we'll do that for the rest of it, just to show a flight path. Fly down over here. We got a quest to turn in the Lost Courier. Oh, to those wondering, there will be more Hollow Knight soon. Don't you worry about that. It's coming back. Just really on the WoW grind right now, the little WoW kick. What was I gonna do? Oh yes, a Flight Master. Remember I was telling you to grab these before? Well, I've got them all, but if you grab these, you can see you can go to all these different places, and we want to go down to Valgard Point, because this is the starting area for Howling Fjord. So we're gonna grab that. You just press on it. It takes a little bit of your gold. Just one of the weird little WoW things. That gold doesn't go to any player. That just gets eaten up by the game. Now we can sit here. We can turn off our UI. Just experience the world of Warcraft. Specifically Northrend. Flapping of the wings. I love it. I love this zone. That's why we're here. For this area. So we are in, this is Northrend. This is the Wrath of the Lich King expansion. And it's located up here. But you can see there's all these other zones, and these are all the different expansions, including the base game, which was Kalimdor and the Eastern Kingdoms. Aside from that, if we zoom out even more, you can see that we have the Shadowlands, Outlands, and Draenor. So yeah, pretty big game. It's been around for, a minute. And we'll get to explore all those different places as we continue on, but for now, we're soaking it up here in Northrend. And flying past the Ruby Dragon Shrine. This is a bit of a home for some of the dragon aspects, which you will meet many more of, and get to hear way more stories about them if you play the Dragonflight expansion. Over there is the city of Dalaran, floating in the sky. As well as Icecrown Citadel. That is a raid. But yeah, flight points are a little slower than dragon flying, so they're more scenic and fun, but it's a slower form of transportation, and it costs gold when you can just fly yourself. But this is a great time if you want to, go grab a drink, or eat food, or go to the bathroom, or whatever. Perfect time to do it. You can see one of these, I don't know what they call these. They're the big scourge towers that float in the sky. An acropolis? I think it's an acropolis. Yeah, and they're attacking that town. If we did the quest over there, we did, help them, but, we may not get around to that. Ooh, look at this little coastal town. I believe we're in, this is Grizzly Hills. It is. Excuse me. But yeah, Grizzly Hills. It's kind of just a big forest. Oh, with some of that music. I was waiting for it to kick in. As we get that hurdy-gurdy music again. for a little bit. You know, and I can't fully remember if I did or if it was just my friends. There's a server called Grizzly Hills. We played on Grizzly Hills for a little bit before moving over to Airy Peak, where we've been since. But our original realm on the game was Ravenhold. If there's any of you out there, absolutely anybody watching this video that's ever played on Ravenhold, let me know in the comments. That would be an interesting find to see another person who played on that little realm. Or even Airy Peak, actually. I know some of you play on Airy Peak because you're my friends. You don't count. I'm thinking like a random person. Friends or family. But all my viewers are my friends. Unless you're mean. And you are not my friend. Oh, I thought we were about to get off there. We are not. I'll turn the UI back off. No sense in looking at it. Actually, there is a sense. What was I? There was something I was going to look at. Oh, yes, the switch flight style. We'll do that when we land. I don't need Primal Wrath. Revive and Rebirth are good things to have. Which one of these is that one? So this one lets you restore a dead target to life, like a friendly player. That's a revive. A lot of classes have them. This is Rebirth, which is a combat revive. 10-minute cooldown, but you can, like, in combat, bring someone back to life. So that's pretty good utility to have for any class. And there's only, off the top of my head, 1, 2, 3. Is it just 3? Might be just 3 classes. Druid, Death Knight, Paladin. Is there another one? I can't think of it right now. Kind of late. It's not that, but it's kind of late, yeah. But that's when I record these videos, and that's when I enjoy playing games alone in my room. There's a turkey on the ground. Hello, turkey. Oh, I cooked him. Interesting. Oh, we're gonna grab some quest here. Looks like we've got that one up there, but there's one over here. Somewhere. Ew, McElroy. Speak with Vice Admiral Keller. Coming up soon, and I did have an idea. Instead of leveling through the newest campaign, so when we go from 71 to 80, we'll be leveling through the War Within, and we will do some stuff in the... Look at that shark! It's a big shark. I get sidetracked easily. But we'll level through the War Within, but we're not going to do just questing. I think at that point we're going to start to get into some dungeons, and we will look at some of the mechanics of how to play in a dungeon, and I think through those 10 levels I'll try dungeons as a tank, a healer, a DPS, whatever. Just to give you a gist of how it's going to work. This one also wants to go to Dalaran. So do I have one quest right now? It seems so. It's fine, though. We need to kill a bunch of invaders. Oh, yeah. They're kind of biting me, but we had the help of our Valguard Defender friends. My most recent return to World of Warcraft was in Wrath of the Lich King Classic. And I've been playing since that got released. Not necessarily Classic, but I transferred off of Classic into retail. But I was here like day one. Over here in Valguard Keep, trying to get all these quests done, and dude, there were so many people here. You couldn't even tag and kill one of these guys. Because in Classic, you don't like share stuff if you hit an enemy. Like, it's whoever hits it first. Only they get it. And everybody was in a group. So you had like groups of 5 running around tagging everything. I mean, it was frustrating, but it was also just... He said hello when I clicked on him. It was great. Because that's the funnest time to play an MMO. Is when there are people around. It's a massively multiplayer game. They were not made to be played alone. So that's why I encourage anybody who picks up WoW, or if you play WoW, find some friends. Get a guild. Talk to people. You know, there's a lot of people on here who are really fun and enjoyable people to talk to. There's people who aren't, but you know, you can just avoid them. That's how it works. And if you really can't find anybody else, or if you just want to, you can leave a comment in my video, and I'll get you in my guild, and we can hang out and do some dungeons or whatever. Wants to meet her rescue recruits. We can do that. Oh, they're throwing. Oh, and then I got stunned. Yeah, these guys are really starting to hurt, aren't they? Oh, man. I'll have to play things smart here. I haven't played without heirloom gear in quite some time. I kind of forget how hard enemies hit. Now, do they expect players to be pulling 3 to 4 mobs at a time? Leveling? Probably not. Am I going to keep doing it? Yes. Because if I just kill 1 at a time, it's nothing. Problems start to come in when we're killing 3 or 4 at a time. You'll notice that with a lot of the aspects of the game. They definitely... They tune it around a certain level of enemies pulled or, you know, quest to do at a time or whatever. And if you exceed that, if you start going above that, things start to get hard really fast. So they make things pretty easy to do for how they expect players to play. And if you kind of push beyond that, it starts to get hard really fast. But some people enjoy that. So if I right now rounded up like every enemy in this zone and tried to kill them, that would be hard. I would have to almost never let them hit me, and I'd have to keep kiting them. Kiting is when you just basically keep damaging them, but don't let them hit you by running away. And you know, some people would say that's crazy. Other people would say that's a heck of a time. I think I'm in the neighborhood of saying it's a heck of a time because it is fun. Whoa! We've gotten so many epic upgrades. Look at that. That's a huge upgrade. Well, I guess we can note this now. Your weapon is like your #1 most important item. Getting a weapon upgrade is going to make you feel so much stronger than like any other piece. The only one that kind of comes close is a really good trinket, because trinkets can make a big difference. But I can find your reagent pouch. Leave it to me, as long as you keep giving me that experience and a surprising number of purple items. I hit accept. I'm gonna zoom in, it's a very dense area. Oh, his reagent pouch out on the water? What's this? What are you? It's tethered off to something. Oh, there's a man. I can just turn into a seal and go talk to him. Hello, Harold.
Good day to you.
And he says, good day to me. You're underwater, sir. Let's recover 10 Valguard supply crates. Yeah. Oh, and here's the reagent pouch. See, this is where Druid comes in nice. I know we had somebody in the comments mention they were a Druid main. I don't blame you. It's a very versatile class. And well, it can do everything, literally. My only gripe with it is I'm not a big fan of turning into creatures. I know I say that as I've talked about being a cat and it's funny the whole time. I find it funny in a different way. I would prefer to be like a person with like a shield or a weapon fighting rather than like a shapeshifter. But I get the allure of it. I mean, it's cool. I just don't like it for WoW, because WoW, I like transmogrifications, where you like change your armor to look like other things. We talked about it in the last one. And well, when you're a cat or a bear, you can't really see that. There are ways around it, though. What do I? Oh, I turned in the. Oh, I gotta go back to Harold. So if we weren't in this travel form, you'd see we have a... Well, maybe I lied. Make sure you always have our Mark of the Wild on, and if your class has any buffs like that, make sure you keep those on. Usually you'd have a breath bar and it'd be going down, but maybe because we're like a druid. Maybe we bugged it out because we're in a seal form. There's a level right off the bat there. We're just gonna go for more energy so we can use our attacks quicker. It's not the best like damage thing, and that's a talent that like at max level, I don't even know if we'll be running because we'll have a lot more stats then. But for the meantime, having more maximum energy and the ability to get it back quicker so we can cast spells quicker, that's going to make our leveling experience so much quicker. I said quicker like 4 times there. Oh yes, and then we can also turn into a bird. We're shifting between forms so quickly. Sure, we go into cat. Because they're not going to do much damage outside of being a cat. Oh, as a bear we might. Let's see this. See what the bear can do. It's less. It's definitely less. This is doable. We can use our frenzied regeneration to heal back. But cat is where we will find the most success.
What's on your mind?
I don't have a cage key. Let's get those from killing it. Oh, sir, you're dead. Well, I can just revive him. I got the spell. It says I can revive him. Guess he doesn't have good enough plot armor. Alright. Harpoon Operation Manual. It says it's in there. Oh. Remember I was talking about professions before? Fishing is another one, and that's a fishing school, so you could catch fangtooth herring there. Fishing's a fun one. I mean, it's just... I feel like it's a profession a lot of people don't do. What do you want me to do in here? It's saying there's a quest in there, but I don't... I don't know. We're gonna just we're gonna do these other ones. Something to turn it over here, though. We've angered the wargs. Oh, I also did notice in my recording that you can kind of hear my clicks from my keyboard and stuff a little bit. I know some people really hate that. And currently, I don't really want to figure out how to not be able to hear that, but I personally kind of like to hear the keyboard clicks a little bit. As long as it's not like too loud and overwhelming. I mean, I've got a nice little keyboard. It's got a good sound to it, so it's not like it's annoying, I think. Well, let me know what you guys think. I can, if enough people like absolutely despise it, I could probably figure something out. But I'm a fan. I think it's soothing. Plus, I'm not a person when that plays. Dude, some people when they're playing the game, they're like this. They're like spamming their buttons the whole time, like blah 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 blah. I'll just do like a quick little double tap or like a single tap if I know I'm good. See, like there, if I'm waiting for a rake, I'll hit it like twice. I don't know. I don't like spamming the keys. It wears out my fingers too much. I'd rather just find the cadence of the class and do that. Barrel's an interesting one though, because it doesn't really have a normal cadence. Because you're kind of at the mercy of your energy coming back, so sometimes you'll be clicking buttons quickly and then it kind of falls off when you run out of energy. We just need to... How many keys do we have? We have the perfect amount of keys. Target spotted. Okay, that's all our prisoners captured. I gotta figure out whatever the heck that harpoon operation manual thing is doing. Somebody out here? There's a dwarf. Are you who I turned my quest into? You are not. Who is? Is it in here? No, but I will kill you, sir. So I'm supposed to be in some sort of cave. Oh, I don't know where that cave is. It says down. Can I go down into this building? Is there like stairs? No. No, there aren't. Is this messed up? It's times like these, you know what I do? I read the quest. Search the Utgard catacombs for Glorenfeld. Okay, so we have to find catacombs. Those are not located right here. That must be in this cave, possibly the Utgard catacombs. See, sometimes you read quests and you can learn what you're doing. I bet you this is where we're gonna find that harpoon operating manual as well. Plus, we've got our Valgard Paladin. Listen to that flute. They're going crazy. This guy doesn't know what he's in for. Come here. Did he just buff me? Dude, he gave me Blessing of Might. This guy's crazy. We're gonna sneak past all these guys. Not this guy, though. He can see us, I guess. Oh, you know what? I think he actually saw our paladin friend. Here we go. I want you to collect 10 Wormskull tablets. I'm seeing a couple. Oh, I didn't stealth there. Can I help these guys? I don't think I can get them out of there. Oh, you're done? Yeah, he's walking away. You know. How's he gonna get out of here? He's gonna be so lost. Maybe he just used his Hearthstone. You know, why doesn't everybody just have a Hearthstone? All you gotta do is walk up to the innkeeper and get one. You get stuck in a tight situation. Huck. And you just hearth out. I'm gonna do a triple pull. Not too bad. I'm mostly saying on the damage front of how much they're doing to me. It's a manageable amount. So there was a harpoon thing. It's this way. Oh, dude. Back when... I mean, probably when Wrath of the Lich King first dropped, but also in Wrath of the Lich King Classic, these tablets, I don't think I even did the quest. I think I gave up. Like, there were just so many people picking them up that the game couldn't spawn them quick enough. Used a bark skin there. They were doing some damage. But yeah, no, I couldn't even get these things. There were so many people. It was glorious. I think these guys can see through stealth. You'll run into enemies that can do that. And it wants you to recover the sacred artifact. This is a timed quest. Sure. Well, sometimes you can run into timed quests. Don't freak out though. We only have 10 minutes to do this, but most of the time they give you like way too much time to do the quest. And if you fail it, you can always retry it, so... We have to go down here. See, it's given us this protected by shining light. These zombies would attack us before. Well, they attack us now, too. They just get killed. They're hitting us. They're hitting us every once in a while. Ooh. I got kind of low there. I think I was running too quick. Here's the sacred artifact. Yeah, wait, am I running too quickly? Do I have to walk slower? Yeah, if you walk slower, they hit you less. So many quests to turn in. It's the best feeling ever. You're gonna go turn it around to a quest, get like a level off of all of them. And why are they burning the books? Ancient knowledges they didn't want to find out about. Okay. We done in here? I think we are. If I can just remember the way out. It's this way. Stealth past you. I'll hold on to these tablets. You rescued Agarn. And the Ring of Judgment. Okay. Quick sip of water. It was actually a chug of water. Yeah, I was kind of thirsty. Defeat gladiators. Okay, looks like there's somebody down here doing it already. Oh no, that's the person I'm saving. Round one was easy enough. We got Ilarborn? I think that's how you would say that word. Yeah. Ilarborn. Or would it just be Lardborn? I don't know if you pronounce the J. Also, I mean it's a made-up language, but it's obviously based off of some sort of Scandinavian or maybe even just Old Norse. I mean that's yeah, Scandinavian language. We got the cipher. We can drop our cipher now. If I'm not mistaken, a cipher, I believe, is a rap song comprised of multiple rappers, each having a part in it. I think that's a cipher. Or like that is a cipher, but I don't know if that's like exactly what makes it a cipher. I've been telling my family for years we gotta drop like a family rap album. Cause that would just be hilarious. What if we like did it really well? Like it was like good music. I could make a beat. I played drums for a while. I mean, technically I still play drums. I have the ability to play drums, but like I don't. I have a drum set, but it's kind of loud, and I don't live where I used to, so it's a little harder to play it without annoying everybody in like my neighborhood. So I typically don't. But every once in a while, I'll do something on it. Usually when I'm drinking, I don't know. People see a drum set, you know, you're having a little party or whatever, have a few drinks, nothing too crazy, you know, because we don't want to be irresponsible drinkers, but. Yes, have a drink or two, and people are like, dude, you play drums? I'm like, yeah. They're like, let's hear something. So like, yeah, okay. And then I play something horribly because I'm out of practice and, you know, slightly tipsy. It impresses them every time. Every single time they're like, dude, you're really good. You should like start a band. I'm like, I'm not that good, and why would I want to be in a band? I'm not cool enough for that. That's for cool people. No, I'd love to be in a band. Well, until you start to run into drama or whatever. Oh, like, you know. I'd like to be in a band that I enjoy. See, like, that might be an instance where those gloves are worse than the ones I'm wearing, even though their item level is higher. Hey, quit walking away from me.
Well met. For the Alliance.
Bring him the Dragon Flayer battle plans. We can do that. Yes, sir.
Need help? Go with honor, friend. Light bless you. King's honor, friend. Be careful.
So if you really want to know, I mean, not really. I mean, if you are so inclined, there are add-ons that tell you specifically if an item's better for you. My dad uses them, and I don't trust them. But if you want to do it, you can get like Pawn. It'll tell you, hey, these are 5% better or whatever. But I don't trust it. I don't know where it's getting its numbers from. So I do my own simming. And by my own simming, I use an external source as well, but I just do that. I think for leveling, literally just put on the higher item level one. These do have the critical strike, though. I'm going to make a judgment call. This is better. The rest of these are not. So we're going to hop on our Grizzly Hills Packmaster. And we're going to get rid of all these things. Was that a better pouch? How big were you? 6. Oh, by the way, you can buy things back from a merchant as long as it's still on this page. You can buy it back. And if you fully like get rid of an item that you actually wanted or needed, like I have sold like trinkets before at like max level and forgot about it for like 2 days, and then came back and I'm like, "Where's that trinket?" And it was gone. There are item restoration tools in WoW. I think you can only use it once every 14 days or something like that, but you can basically restore an item that you had previously destroyed or whatever. Did I say destroy an item you previously destroyed? Restore. If I didn't say that, restore is what I meant to say. And if I did say restored, I am going crazy. I'm not a sane person anymore. Not like I once was. Nah, I was never sane. I've always been crazy. Crazy's good, though. All the cool people are a little crazy. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, so I'm gonna Shadow Melt. That was very close. I thought because I had my trinket that I was gonna be able to kill them. Nah, these guys mean business. And they were not dying very quick either. Was it that bird that it beat me up so bad? These guys don't seem like they're doing too much. I had to cough there. I get nervous. I cough when I'm nervous, and I almost died. Dying's not too bad though. It'll happen to us eventually, and then I'll show you what happens when you die. But for now, I'm staying alive as long as. But this is a 1 life only. Do I have a cage key? I don't. You take bets on for I don't know, cookies on how long I'm gonna live before I die. Secrets of. Do I have to go back down into the cave? Is that what that's telling me to do? That looks like that's telling me to go back down into the cave. Ah, I really wish that didn't send me back into the cave. Or is it in this house? Might be in this house. Please be in the house. I'm not seeing anything. Alright, back to the cave it is. Okay, after I kill these 2 guys. Okay, secrets of Wormskull uncovered. Dude, I don't know. It might also be in here. Whatever this is. No, it's not in here. This is Utgard Keep. This is a meeting stone for a dungeon that's right over there. We'll go show you the entrance of it. If you see one of these things out in the world, little glowy portal like that, that is a dungeon. Those take 5 people. Or, like, you can do them with less if you're over-geared or whatever, but don't go in there and kill stuff on your own. You won't be able to, probably. Unless you're strong and good. Might be able to kill some stuff. But it's not made to be for one person, so... I think we gotta go back in here. Use our trinket, use a defensive, get our bleeds up. And the enemy's dead. See, that's why the bleeds aren't so great early on, because... everything dies before you get them all put on. But you can imagine, as enemies start to live longer, they become great. Alright, back into the cave. I'm gonna go see if it's at the bottom of it. We're gonna do a speed run. We're gonna fly in as long as we can. It'll kick me off my mountain here in a second. We made it pretty far, though. I'm gonna shadow meld these two guys off and then go invisible. It's saying it's up. Oh, I don't think we're making it over. Yeah, no. Okay, so it's not in the cave. So we're gonna run out of the cave once again. But we are a druid, so it's pretty quick. And this guy right here, he looked at me funny, so he's gonna die. Now we're leaving the cave. It's not really a cave, though. Kind of a structure built underground. Did you look at me funny? He gets the claws. Mess with the cat, you get the claws. Strolling up a web-filled cavern with the nice sounds of flute. This is WoW. You know, this is just peak WoW right here. Not the player versus player combat, not the crazy raids, the dungeons, or I don't know, collecting actually 10,000 mounts. Nah, just walking up caverns with flutes playing. Dude, I don't know what's going on with this quest. It wants me to uncover the secret of Wormskull. It says it's in there on the ground. Did I miss it? Was it in this house and I'm just stupid? It's saying it's right there. Dude, I don't know. We're gonna read the quest. Oh, look at that. We need to read the quest because it's gonna give us a thing. Transport you to the spirit world. That's why you read your quest. I've been lacking, not reading my quest. Oh, look at this. This is it. We were here. These are ancient vehicle. Another water break while the role playing is playing out. I beg of you, it is our child. They have a cursed child? Oh, what did they birth? They get some sort of cursed baby? Where is the baby? Show me. I want to see the baby. Oh, it's right here. Yeah. Yep, that's cursed. That thing's doomed. Well, don't look at me like that. Look at his eyes. It's the eyes of a killer. Oh, you're... Can I kill you? It just kicks me out of the spirit world. Yeah, that's fine, though. The game thinks I'm in combat. I am not in combat. Okay, I figured it out. What are we at? 2 levels in? About to get the 3rd level for this episode. I don't think this one's going to be quite as long as last time. Because I started a little later, but we'll go for a little while still. Oh, we're at 44 minutes. Yeah, maybe it will be. Well, not fully as long, but it'll be over the hour mark. Okay, we're going to go into the spirit world again for that one. Don't forget that.
Light be with you.
Vice Admiral Keller.
For the Alliance.
New little chess piece and an epic upgrade. I thought we got it for a second, but it leveled us up.
Be careful.
Hey, don't walk away from me, dude. People keep doing that. You're asking me for help and you're walking away from me? Alrighty, so you might see here, hey, can't get to this next level of talents even though I've got the stuff linking to it. Well, that's because you got to spend 2 more points. And that's going to be big into kind of later on pathing. Like, there's a certain amount of points you should spend here, and you shouldn't spend any extra. There's a certain amount of points you spend in this middle quadrant, and typically you're not going to spend extra. And then these capstones at the bottom are where you're going to want to spend all your extra points. Because these are, as you work your way down, generally, in most classes, they get stronger. And these are capstones, the very bottom ones. So you'll see you get new abilities, or very strong augments to abilities right above them, or stuff like that. And you won't be able to get all of them. So, we'll look into that later. What do I want for now, though? The Omen of Clarity might be nice. The Rake might be nice. Ferocious Bite deals 15%. Let's just get the extra bite damage. Bite being our combo spender. It's kind of our hardest hitting ability, so we just made it 15% stronger. And then it did another thing up there, but I didn't read it. I'll read it. For each combo point spent, it takes increased damage from your cat form, bleed another. Okay, so it increases dots on that target as well. Yeah. Meet Lieutenant Icehammer. Now, normally for this quest, you'd have to walk all the way up this path, go around. Cool Utgard pinnacle here. Utgard key. Oh, there's a quest down here. What are you? Oh, sir. Ma'am, sorry. Investigate the sounds of battle. From where? I don't know where that quest is. Oh. It's the dungeon. It's a dungeon quest. I think we can go turn that in real quick. I think it's for Utgard Keep. Should be right here. The northeast of Wormskull Village. Yeah, it's just right here.
What's on your mind?
Now these quests that are inside here, not going to be able to do these, but you can see they give some really good loot. And that's like the end boss of this dungeon. You'd have to fight through all them. You know what? Just for science, we're going to try and kill one of these mobs. Want to pop a defensive early? No, we're actually doing it. We're actually doing it. Yeah, we were doing it. I'm going to kill this guy, then I'm going to dip. We need to heal. I'm going to go bear form. We're looting him and we're scooting. There you go. I've proven myself. I killed one elite enemy on my own. In a dungeon. Nobody can do that. Oh yeah, I was going to show you the switching flight styles. So you've seen me use my flight, my bee flying around using dragon riding. We'll just go ahead and hit this. And I can put this up here on my bar somewhere. I want it down here. Our teleport Moonglade as well. We won't be using that. So we've switched our flight style by finishing that cast. And now we're in steady flight mode, which allows you to hover and stop. And you move around as kind of like you would if you were swimming. You just use your right mouse click, drag around the screen, and it'll follow you. And then you can stop wherever you want. You can hold space to go up, you can go down, all these things. I prefer the other flight style because it's just faster, but some people still prefer, that's the old way of flying, is the one we were just in, and then this is the new way. Some people prefer the old way though. I like zooming though. As you can see, it is much quicker. Wants you to place the Alliance banner in Baelheim and then defend the banner against attackers.
See you soon.
Kind of weird, bruh. Oh. Here's So this ability, Teleport Moonglade, that I put up here, some classes have like pretty cool like thematic abilities for them. They've gotten rid of a lot of them as the games come along over the years. Druid retains one though, and this is the ability to teleport to Moonglade. Which, maybe we won't do it right now. Maybe we'll save that for a later date. But Moonglade is a place where only druids can go. It's kind of just like a little hub for them. There's some vendors there, and you can set your heart. Well, you don't really need to set your hearthstone there because you can just teleport there. But it's fun, cool. You can get some. There's some cool items you can get there. Look at that guy, Bjorn Algerdsson. I've placed my banner. Who's attacking me? They will be bitten. Look at this guy's hammer. You got like a rock on a stick, dude. This fire doesn't even burn me. Now this guy's got a real weapon. Look at his axe. Dude, this quest is so hard. They're sending so many dudes at me, one at a time. That back in the day might have been a quest that would have been tough, though. As I said before, it took like 5 times longer to kill enemies. I would just two-shot him. And you'll find that with any MMO that's been around for a while. A lot of the older school stuff isn't quite as hard as it used to be. As we kind of shift our gears into more modern approaches to video game design and development. Particularly with MMOs, it's less about the journey. I mean, it's a different journey, though. It's not the same journey you would get in classic WoW. They're a little less hardcore, I guess you could say. But in general, they're more... Well, they're definitely more approachable, up to a certain point. Unless they have a horrible first-time player experience like WoW does. And find me a good MMO that has a good first-time player experience. I think the only one you could say is Final Fantasy XIV, but part of the reason that has retained its first-time player good experience, like welcoming in new players, is because you just have to play through the whole game generally in the order it was released. So Final Fantasy XIV is slow, because like in order to do anything, you have to progress through the main story quest as if you were playing it when it came out in whatever year that one came out in. I don't quite remember. I mean, I did it a couple of years ago. I played through the first expansion, A Realm Reborn, and then played up through the first 2 expansions. Oh yes, I have to use my spectral sight here. And it took me like, I mean, I was savoring it. I was doing things along the way. It took me like 180 hours though. It was so long. Fun time though. I would recommend Final Fantasy XIV. It's a different game than WoW, but in the sense of I think the end game is better in WoW. I think doing dungeons in WoW and doing raids in WoW is a little better. People will be people get out the pitchforks for that, but sorry, I think just class design in WoW is so much better. The game plays a little faster paced, and I believe every class is a little more unique in WoW. That being said, you want the experience of pretty much everything else to be better in WoW than WoW? Final Fantasy XIV has insane, just aesthetics, I guess you could say. I mean, WoW has great aesthetics too, but Final Fantasy XIV has the lore and the story and the I don't know. A lot of that other stuff is better. It's probably because from their design point, they made a single-player story game first and an MMO second, and WoW has always been about the player interaction. That's the game, right? I mean, there's story, obviously. We're listening to this guy give a speech to all of his cronies, but We need to leave this world. Get me out of here. Oh, should mention that. Anytime you have a buff or whatever, some of these you can't, but so this right here, we've got Greater Blessing of Might. This was a buff given to us by our friend back then. If you right click it, it gets rid of that buff. Forever. I mean, well, if he cast it on me again, I could get it again. Same thing with my Mark of the Wild here. I can click that off. And if I recast it, I get it back. There are some things you're going to want to click off. You can even do it to your mount. So when you're mounted, that's considered a buff that you can click off. Now, the only thing you can't do that for are debuffs. Because why would they make it to where you can just click a button and get rid of a debuff on yourself? Like, that would destroy most raid mechanics and stuff. Now, there are debuffs you can remove. You have to use a spell for it, though, so.
Keep your feet on the ground.
And that'll be a big part of healing when we get into that later on. Destroy the Dragon Flayer. Longhouse, Dockhouse, Storage Facility, and 8 Defenders. Oh, is this the one where I have to get on the... Yeah, we get on the Harpoon. Where's a Harpoon? There's a Harpoon. Alright, use the mechanism. I'm too far away. Here we go. So... we talked about this before, but commandeering vehicles in WoW. See down here, and I got my 1 and 2. We'll just click one of those and we'll shoot stuff. Defenders have been alerted. So then we're going to use our 2 here, and we're going to shoot lances at these guys. Burn them! Is this the 3rd house I have to break right here? Look at that arrow shot. You guys can't beat me. You have dragons and the same weapons as me, but I have lances. Looks like this one you have to like target them and then click the button. Very slow moving. Wow, they're hurting me. They're hurting me. They're gonna destroy my harpoon. Was that it? I think that was it. Zoom.
How are you?
Ooh, some gloves or a necklace. That's an intellect necklace. Necklaces might have intellect on them while you're leveling, but once you get to endgame, they've kind of gone over to a system where your jewelry doesn't have your primary stat on it. So it'll have stamina and then like some crit and haste or whatever, but it won't have your intellect, agility, or strength. We'll see that later, though. This one I'm going to go with the hands.
See you soon.
Launch myself into Valgard. We're going to take it for a ride. I'll put that on. Why didn't you guys tell me I didn't put on that chest piece from earlier? Do I have to specifically go to this harpoon gun? No, it's just directing us to any harpoon gun. Here we go. I'm mounted. Yes. It has to be a specific harpoon gun. Is it you? Yes. It's this one. Here we go. Whee! Dude, I'm surfing it. I'm hanging 10. But can I stick the landing? With a front flip. Of course I can.
Greetings. Be careful.
Open your heart to the light.
New helmet.
Remember the
And a
lessons
level
of the
up.
past.
Purge some inventory space right now. While we're thinking about it. I meticulously saw that we didn't need any of those anymore. I read it so fast. What do we want here? I don't really want hibernate. I don't really want any of these either. Man, what do I take? We'll take Maim. Why not? Could come in handy. Get that on our cat bar. And by our cat bar, I mean our normal stun button. Am I ever going to Entangling Root something? Maybe. 9 is my stun button, but I'm not hitting 9 with my left hand. It's on my mouse. Alright, that clears a quest here. We're going to head over this way. To the Explorers League outpost. Do a few more quests here, and then we'll maybe call it. Well, we can go to 2, at least. Yeah, I'm on fire. I get it. If you stand on fires, it burns you. Very little.
What can I do for you? See you soon. Off with you.
Just wants me to get his building tools.
What can I do for you?
Dude, do you have a bird on your shoulder? That's cool.
See you later.
I didn't read what he wanted me to do, but we'll figure it out. Fjord grub. Where is the fjord grub? Trust is earned. I have to feed his falcon. But it says I have to grab grub. Where is your grub, sir? Find a fjord grub and feed it to his falcon. Oh. Of course, it's under the loose rock. Got one. Here you go, have a worm.
Can I help you? Have a good one.
Use the trained rock falcon to recover 5 turkeys. There were turkeys. I'm assuming that gives us a... yeah. Alright, so on the lookout for turkeys. Is that a turkey? That's a skunk. I think we need to head up here to grab his bird. We'll go over here first. I don't know why I made that noise. I was thinking. My brain was revving up. Oh, here we go. Here's a turkey. Go get the turkey. We need more grubs. Flip the rock over then. Now go get the turkey. Oh, and our grub came back. I gotta wait 4 more seconds. I should grab another grub. What if I'm the cat? Or what if I'm the bird sending out a bird? Why can't I just do it? Look, I can be a bird. We'll use my stun. There's my stun. Look at him. He's so... He's stunned. Grab more grub. Get more turkey. Dude, these stags are out here just beating the crap out of each other. Yes, I know it's not ready yet, but just you wait in a second, it will be. Here we go. He gobbled at me. And it summoned an ambusher. Well, that quest was done. Why can't I fly? There we go.
Hey there. Be careful. See you around.
Once users are trained to capture 10 fjord hawks.
For the Alliance.
Dude, do I have to get a grub for every hawk now? I guess I do. Keep track in our head. 1, 2. And the red area. Not really. these hawks at? Is that a hawk? It is. Go! Oh, another thing I was thinking. I'll bring this back up again at the end of the video. But to those of you who are watching the video currently, maybe it'll give you some time to think about it. I was thinking about maybe taking suggestions on where I would quest next. And if nobody leaves suggestions, I'll just go to the places I want. I know there's not 10 million of you out there watching these videos, and not everybody wants to leave a comment anyway, but that's kind of the best way to communicate with me currently. There's no more falcons or hawks. Oh, they're all up here. This is cool. But, yeah, just leave a comment if you want me to quest in a certain area. I might just do, like, a different area every episode. Maybe I'll revisit, or, like, you know, 2 episodes in an area if it's one I haven't done a good job exploring or doing a lot of yet. Like this one, I mean, I don't know how much longer this video is going to go on, so might come back to here for a little bit. I don't know, there's no like rhyme or reason to any of this. It doesn't have to be so structured, but if you guys have a zone you want to see, just let me know. I'm assuming I have enough grubs. I do. I need to find more hawks, though. Oh, they're over here. They're flying all over the place. I want more toiki. Okay. We not... They have to be the sitting hawks. Oh, look at that guy. Storm giant. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw this bird, and since it has a cooldown, I'm gonna go fight that giant. Here we go. We can kill him, surely. Sneak up. Oh, he's tough. He's tough. We're gonna send a defensive. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I accidentally alt-tabbed my game. Get a frenzied regen. We have to run. We need to run. He stunned me and knocked me back. Heal? Everything is attacking us now. We need to run. We need to get away from him. Wow, yeah, this is bad. I'm gonna die. I need to heal. And then I'm gonna shadow melt. We did it. Well, we did not do it. But what we did do is not die. Why's that guy so strong? But okay. I get why he was so strong. It's because he's a massive giant sprinting around. Okay, dude, leave me alone. But like, he's a level 24 elite. It's just like a normal guy. He's an elite guy, but I mean, we killed that elite in the dungeon. It's kind of like almost world boss status. He's a tough dude. I'd want him on my team. If I'm making like a 5v5 pickup game of basketball, I want Storm Giant on my team. Along with, give me Master Chief from the Halo series. So I got Storm Giant, Master Chief. Give me, Carl Weezer. For obvious reasons. I will take Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Gary Busey. I need one more person. Gonna be a tough one. That's a tough slot to fill. Let's go with Salacious Crumb from Star Wars. Those who know. And that's our last bird. Bordering on the brink of insanity, we managed to complete that quest. I'm over here spouting random characters and people to join my pickup basketball game. I think that team would win, though, actually. What did I even say? Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Carl Weezer, Storm Giant, Gary Busey, and Salacious Crumb. That's what it was.
Be careful.
See, I actually thought about those, too. Those weren't just like, I didn't just name random names. Like, point guard is Salacious Crumb. Carl Weezer is a center. Shooting guard is Storm Giant. I don't know any other names of positions in basketball. The other people just kind of play the game. Is there like a power forward? I got a goalie. Okay, I'm not that stupid. I know there's no goalies. What am I doing here? I need more grubs. Of course I need more grubs. I don't need more grubs. Why is a Recall Rock Hoost? Rock Hoost? Hawk Roost. I'm dead. Going down. Our first achievement. Fall 65 yards without dying. I thought I was going to die. Maybe I should get on my mount before I go jumping around these ledges. I don't get it. This is the egg. Do I have to be at the bottom? Dude, I think I remember this quest confusing me as well. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Do I have to, I'm gonna read it. Wants you to use your trained rock falcon to capture 8 fjord rock eggs. Fjord hawk eggs. The recall near the stonewall lift from the roost, you will send out your falcon to steal the eggs of the hawks. Their nest will be located in remote areas of the cliff walls. Use your falcon's escape and soar abilities to... Where's the hawk roost? I think I'm supposed to turn into the hawk, but which of these is the roost? Is this it? Maybe it's this. Are you it? This was it. This random rock. That was it. Egg. Yes. Give me another egg. Oh. Fly. Blind it. Take its egg. Fly away. What? I'm getting attacked by a stag up here, man. Now, I heard something doing damage to me, and I wondered what it was. Is this egg back? This one is. Or maybe I never grabbed it. I'm stealing it now. Oh, there's an egg. Go, everybody! Become blinded. It's like the little bird that could. It's fighting off all these bigger birds. I blinded you. You're not supposed to know where I'm at. This thing's persistent. Blinded again. One more egg. There's an egg. I can't grab it with this guy attacking me, though. Oh. My bird died. It's okay, I have more. This bird is persistent. It came all the way back here. Dude, that's crazy. He's clapping for me. Thank you.
See you later.
Dude, more epic boots? Whoa, with a bunch of crit on them. Crit is good for Feral Druid, I believe. I think they like it. I think that's all the quests in this little zone right here. It was a fun little encampment. Got to be a bird.
What's on your mind?
We'll give this guy some business, because I feel like he doesn't get a whole lot of it. Business, that is. Being out here in the middle of nowhere, where people generally don't go anymore. You can probably notice a severe lack of other players in zones like this. That is because they're all located in the most recent expansion's main city, which is what everybody does in WoW now. You just log in and walk in circles while you're waiting to do other things. Oh, there's his tools. That was easy enough. I don't know why he couldn't come and do this himself.
Hi.
Wants you to kill 10 Iron Rune Destroyers, 5 Iron Rune, and 2 Iron Rune Sages. Well, we can just go on a killing spree. I like these quests. These are the best kind of quests. Because you get the experience from killing the enemies, and then you get the experience from turning in the quest. Be taking some damage here, so I'm going to preemptively drop a little heal on myself. The Druid heal, Regrowth, is an upfront heal, but then it also applies a heal over time, also known as a haunt. So, a little bit of tick healing after that. I got the hiccups. Like I remember that happening a lot, like in some of my earlier videos. Just like getting hiccups randomly during it. I don't know why that is. Something about talking? No, because I talk all day. I'm yawning. Did I make you guys yawn when you heard me yawn? Did I do that thing? The contagious yawning? There's a lot of weird little human interactions like that. There's another one called manual breathing. So now that I've mentioned it, like, you're not breathing in you're not in cruise control breathing anymore. Now you're thinking about it. And it feels bad because you have to think about it, but it'll go back to normal. But then the other one being, yeah, yawning and it actually being contagious. Like, if you yawn, other people yawn. I feel like I don't remember if I had heard anything otherwise. I don't think anybody knows why we do that. Is it a sympathy thing, or is it like a just chain reaction sort of? I don't know. If anybody does know, you can let me know. I'm probably not going to Google it. I'm just going to keep thinking that it's like one of those mysteries out there that, you know, do we need to know? I don't think we do. Yawns are good. They make you sleepy.
You got my attention.
Well, you do them when you're sleepy. They make you, they do feel good. People don't talk about how good a yawn feels. I mean, there's obviously very satisfying things out there that you can do, like, you know, cracking your fingers or whatever, but dude, yawning? Whew. It's like taking a bite of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich after being in a sandbox all day. We spend one more point up here. We'll get our Omen of Clarity. Maybe it'll give us a free little shred or something every once in a while. This music's building right now. Look at it go. Yeah, look at the music go. Shh, idiot. He said the word wrong.
What's
There you go, Walt.
Watch your back. See you soon. Safe travels.
That's a long quest objective. What do you want me to... You just want me to kill one of these things? You wrote a paragraph for that? I can do this in 2 seconds. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. See, I did it under 2 seconds. Oh. I guess I'm gonna have to kill quite a few of these things. This might have been ill-advised. Oh, dude. Come on. Come on, not like this. Not like this. And the Storm Giant. Well, sometimes you die. But when you die, you gotta make a new character. So I'll see you next... No, I'm joking. You just hit release spirit, and then you become a little wisp if you're a night elf. And if you're not a night elf, you'll just be a yourself, but in ghost form. And you walk back to your body. Now, if for some reason your body's in a bad spot, like a really bad spot, like you're stuck, you can hit return to graveyard, and you can talk to her. And you revive here. But take note, you will... all of your items will lose 50% of their durability, which could be like quite a bit of gold later on. And you will be affected by 60 seconds of resurrection sickness. That used to be an hour. I haven't taken this in a long time. Resurrection sickness doesn't say what it does there. Basically means you are 75% worse in all ways. So you have to stop questing once you take that for like until it goes away. You won't be able to kill anything. You'll be very weak. But because we died there, I'll go and show you. Dying causes your armor to take durability loss, and you'll have to repair it. So I will not be fighting the Shovel Tusk groups because I didn't realize they all stunned you, and that's kind of whack. Okay, pristine Shovel Tusk guide. Don't be a stranger now. That's a cloak. Is that better? Oh yeah, that's better. Holy crap. Put that thing on. Does it look cool? Kinda. We're kind of balling out right now. Look at us. Did I grab the... No. Took the Omen of Clarity. You. Become meat. There we go. Then I need a steel ribbing. Do I get it off of the dwarves? Is they're like steel? No, it looks like we're going over to the Vrykul camp. That dog looked kind of weird when it was running. That one went down quick. Okay, we're getting the Omen of Clarity procs. I saw we had one just then. Omen of Clarity. I didn't read the talent. Basically, it makes it to where you will occasionally get free uses of your abilities, so they don't cost energy. Like right now, where we have no energy and we have to wait for it to come back. There's the barrel we needed. Now if you, sir, could just give me one beautiful steel ribbing. Or you. No. Anybody? Anybody got a steel ribbing? You? Sir, can I ask you a question? Yeah, the opening rake is a very satisfying sound. It's like a kind of roar, and you like, roar. I'll do it right here. Here it comes. Ready? That one. How it just feels impactful. I mean, it does stun him. And it applies a really strong dot. This guy has like 6 steel ribbings on him. Just give me one. Am I supposed to use something on these guys? Nope. Anybody's still watching this video? Another question I had, not a question, an idea? I might bring it up at the beginning of the next video. I don't plan these things out very much, as you can tell, but maybe I stream sometime? Do a little bit of a stream. So if anybody wanted to watch me live, they could hang out in the chat and talk to me, and I could talk to you, and we could hang out and have a fun time playing video games together. And then I would take that stream that I did and just break it up into parts and upload it as a video, because that's what people do now. And honestly, I don't blame them. It's like recording a video, but you're double dipping. You get to stream and talk to the people and then upload it to them to watch later.
What can I do for ya?
And the people who didn't go to the stream, they get to watch the video as well. Now, I don't have many people watching my videos, but could be a thing. That would be the avenue I would take instead of doing like heavily edited content. Because I don't know how to edit videos. I could do like some simple chops and stuff, but I'm not gonna like do wow effect like whoa crazy. I can't do that. And I also don't really feel like learning, so we're going to stick to boring videos, I guess you could say. More streamer-like, but in video form. Where is this strong rope? The dark iron ingots. It says they're right here. I'm not seeing any things of metal. In here? No. No. No, it's one of these boxes, dude. It's gotta be. This is where all their supplies are. If it's not one of these boxes, where would it be? Am I crazy? You crazy? Out of your mind? Okay, the map says it's like in this area. Over here? No. Okay, well, where is it then? You got turkey in your house, sir. See, now I'm lost. Man, what do you mean? I'm gonna need a large barrel. Yeah, I got that. Some dark iron ingots from Valgard and industrial strength growth from Bale. Yeah, I'm at the spot where it's saying that. Okay, you know we're going off course. I don't care whether I don't care if the quest says it's there. I'm looking everywhere else. This is where I think ingots are. Up here by the smithy. Dude, I'm cooked. I can't find a simple quest objective. Let's step into the inn and listen to the music for a second. Play the music. Look at this guy. Dude, that's not how you pay for your drink. Leave him alone. Stop taunting him like that. You're a poison supplier? You don't got any poison, you just got a dagger. You're a weird gnome. I'm glad I did that. Now surely I'm gonna find these ingots. And they're right here. This quest might be bugged. They might not exist. Is it? I mean, they would definitely just be like on the ground, right here. You know, we're gonna just go to this next part of it. Dude, yeah, I don't. I'm about to give up. I'm about to give up. Dude, if I watch this video back and I see they're right in front of me, I'm gonna freak out. But I don't see it. Do I have to talk to you or something? No, they're not here. We're leaving. We're gone. Speak to McGoiver to get the ingots. Wait a second. Who's McGoiver? Speak with the McGoiver to get the ingots. There's nobody named McGoiver. Dude, there's no way I had to talk to a guy. Wait a second. Do I have to go back over here, talk to him, and then he flies me over there, then the ingots appear? If that's the case, you can't even blame me for that. None of you guys are named McGoiver.
Great to meet you. Safe travels.
Dude, this has turned into an interesting endeavor here towards the end of this video. What? Okay. Niflvar and Baleheim are Vreekel towns northwest of here. Valgard is located in Daggercap Bay. Also to the northwest, speak with McGoiver to get the ingots. He'll fly you back here once you're all done. / Target McGoiver. He's not here. I'm going back. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. I'm doing this for you guys. I know how much you want me to complete this quest, and also, I'm lost. I've never been this confused at a quest in this game ever. Okay, so where is McGoiver? That's Miles McMoody. Oh, there's gotta be a dwarf around here named McGoiver, right? Where's McGoiter? Zorik. I feel like I remember talking to a dude named McGoiver. That's McElroy. No, I'm thinking of him. Okay, / target, or / tar McGoiver. No. Priscilla Winterwind. No. There's nobody named McGoiver. I think it's cooked. I don't think it's working. I think this quest is broken. Submit that one into the bug reports. There's nobody even named McGoiver. I feel like there should be one right here though. There's probably supposed to be a guy right here named McGoiver. Oh well. We'll leave him. Well, we'll just abandon this quest. You know what? I never even picked up that quest. You didn't even see me pick it up. Yeah, totally. Oh crap, it's right there. Oh, I wonder what that quest is. Yeah, we'll get around to that eventually. Surely it's not like impossible to do or impossible for me to do. I'll go over here. Yeah, we're just gonna leave that area. We fully explored that. There's a quest right here. Nope. Nope, I lied. There's a quest right up here. Hello. Oh.
Who is this that speaks?
Wants you to find Finger's clue. It's a bunch of clues. I want to take this lift though. Send to me. Look at that. like a ski lift, but it's a whole Viking ship. It's going very fast too. Could you imagine this speed of craft in real life? You would be not happy. You would be a little scared, I bet you. I mean, that had to be a solid 100 miles per hour. Maybe like, no, I don't know. That's a pretty far distance. It'd be covered in that time. It's at least 60. It's at least 60 miles per hour. You got a quest.
Let us visit for a while. Stay warm.
Why, sure, Mr. Atuik. I like these, the what are these guys called? Tuskar? I like the Kaluak. I like these guys. They're chill. We got a goblin doing your flight masters here, guys. You know the goblins are scummy. They're gonna take your gold. Oh, he's on a turtle. Kamagua. He's on the 5-man pickup basketball team. We need to find shovel tusks or their meat. No, you killed my shovel tusk, you freak. And all these wargs are out here eating them. Leave him alone! I need to hit him so I can get his meat. You can kill him now, I just need to hit him once. Yeah, you know, I feel like I've done enough of this zone, so in the next one we'll probably move over to another expansion. Seems nice. Only 5 levels from this zone, but the leveling does slow down, remember, as I said, getting into the 30s. And then post 30 up to like 40, it's going to be slowing down quite a bit. But then we get to 40 and like from there it goes really fast. And I think it was what did I say, 50 to 60? We're gonna do like a speed run kind of thing. Well, we'll do a zone. I don't know, it's not gonna be a speed run because I don't know how many levels that's gonna give me. It should be about 10 though. I'm the warg. It's a lot of meat. You guys really think we're gonna eat all this? Oh, it's cold climate. I guess it'll keep for a while. In some parts of Alaska where people still do a lot of hunting to... Oh yeah, like Canada, northern parts of Canada, Alaska, people do a lot of hunting to just like actually provide for themselves, like eat food. They'll do hunting and fishing. I know, like for a family of 5, you harvest like 1 moose a year, and that's like a majority of the red meat you'll need. But they're not eating only that, right? You know, they eat fish and you know, all the stuff in the area, but like 1 moose, that's a lot of meat. I'd imagine one of those shovel tusks is like about a moose size, so that might have been too much food for him. Never seen a moose in person. Be cool though. Heard they're pretty dangerous, so maybe it wouldn't be cool, but it's like you got bears and you got mooses. Mooses? Meese. In like Alaska and Canada, and like that's the things you gotta be afraid of. But But actually, like, the moose is way more dangerous than a bear. And everybody thinks bear, and they're like, oh my goodness, it's gonna kill you. Well, it could. Yes. But they aren't generally super aggressive animals. And they got a cub around or whatever, yeah, but I feel like a bear is more likely to be spooked and run away, and a moose is more likely to charge you down and kill you. So there you go, fun facts about animals. Fear the moose. Also fear the bear. But I think in general, just respect animals and don't get close to them. Kinda goes for everything. I mean, you know, a little turtle on the side of the road, he'll take your finger off if you give him the chance. So just don't give him the chance. Use our ranged abilities here to pull these guys in. Whoa, what was that? It's a one-handed axe that I do not have the appearance of. What does it look like? It looks like an axe. We'll learn it. Oh, to check the appearance of things, you hold control and left click. I think after this quest we might call it, so we'll get one more Chimera horn. If you see one of these in the wild, also do not mess with them. Because they're two-headed dragons that can breathe fire. And by fire, I mean frost stuff. And they have a stinger tail? Yeah, no, just leave those alone. Dude, I'm glad there's no, like, large flying creatures that are a threat to humans. Could you imagine? Oh man, flying, you're just walking out your yard and like a dragon comes down. Poof. And we leveled up. Look at that. Spend our talent point. Oh, we're gonna get Tiger Dash. Okay, well, we'll go a little explanation here. This is a choice node. Choice nodes are, well, just that. There are two choices in one node. You can only have one or the other. So this one gives us Tiger Dash, which is going to make it to where when I'm in my cat form, when I use my dash, I will go really fast. But it's for a shortened period of time. It's only 4 seconds or whatever. 5 seconds. But it also overall reduces the cooldown of my dash from 2 minutes to 45 seconds. So this is a very strong movement ability. And also this one, which is kind of the main reason I wanted to show this, because I think this is a super cool ability specific to druids that nobody else gets. It is called Wild Charge. Woo. Yeah, I bet you just yawned too, because I just did, but it's I gotta wait for this to come off cooldown before I can change talents, so we got 8 more seconds. But Wild Charge is a movement speed ability, and you'll find that with choice nodes. They're usually 2 similar abilities on the same node. So they're both movement, this one is. But this one is, it gives you a different movement speed ability per which form you're in. So we'll get that, and I'll show you. You got a different thing you can do in each form. So, well, I need to put it on my bar first. We'll put it here. So in my normal form, I can hit a target and use it. Target not in line of sight, really? You see, and it dashes me to him. Then if I go into cat form, it like pounces me behind my target. If I go to bear form, it charges my target and stuns them. There's a moonkin form that I don't have that makes it to where I can jump backwards. If I'm at my travel form, well, I need to be in my stag form. I would jump forwards. It's cool. Overall, in general, I think the Tiger Dash is going to be better for questing, though. So that was a little detour from the end of this video. I'm going to go in here because I believe this is an inn. No, the inn is over here. I'm going to find a cozy campfire to sit next to. This one seems good enough. We're almost sitting in the chair, but thank you guys for sticking around. Hello to all the new people. If you got a zone you want me to go questioning, just let me know. But until then, You have a great one. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.